Now, in addition to Collaborate MK, you also run your own consultancy on a one-to-one basis. You have extensive experience in this field, but what is it that you offer companies or individuals who may come to you for that individual work?
Yeah, well, what that is, I think in this last few months, I'm really beginning to realise that there's a lot of people that unfortunately may have found themselves redundant after sort of 25, 30 years in a business and never had to go and network anywhere. And those people do need help. So I'm there ready to sort of coach and counsel anybody from the age, any age that are pretty fearful of going out networking. So I'd advise how to go about it virtually, and I'd advise how to go about it when we're back to live events as well. Because if someone goes into a networking event pretty much untrained or unbriefed, it really is, it could be pretty disastrous for the company's brand, because it's not their fault they're doing it wrong. So I'm happy to step in and just sort of spend a couple of hours, ideally with a group of people. Trainee solicitors come to mind, trainee accountants, or as I say, anybody that may have been made redundant and just need to make a fresh start. I'm happy to sort of talk to them in a group or one-to-one basis and help them through. So yeah, it's basically a consultancy to improve networking best practice.
It can be quite nerve-wracking for everybody, really. Do you have one or two golden tips that you can share with us now that will help everybody?
Yeah, the first thing is there's a horrible expression out there called work the room. And that's literally, you do see people sort of run around with leaflets or run around with their business cards. You think that is not going to work. It's just like spamming the room, and all you're doing is doing yourself a lot of damage. So I'd say never ever dream to do that. If you're briefed by a sales manager to do that, then you really need to quietly say, no, that's not the way to do it. It's all about building working relationships. It could take 3, 4, 5 months for you to meet the same person again at an event or on a weekly basis at the virtual event. It's for you to warm to them and they warm to you, and that's the way a business relationship would work. And always, I'll say that again, always, listen. You must listen to who's next to you at a venue event, whether it's a breakfast or whether it's over a buffet. Always listen to what the other person's saying, and then the conversation will come round to your business, but always listen and ask engaging questions about their business. And then you pretty much got a friend for life, because you're not there for you. You're there to build a working relationship. And that's the two biggest tips. That's the biggest don't and the biggest do would be those two. So.
Because it's building up rapport, isn't it? We all like to do business we like with people we like, and that takes time.
It does. The people that have joined Collaborate MK very often, there's so many are people I met 5 or 6 years ago. When I was at the MK Dons, and they came down to the ground, and I showed them around and showed them we would go pitch side, and we'd show them. I'd go through the advertising options, and those people remember you further down the line, and then they've joined up now, and they've seen what I'm doing. Great, I loved your event at the Dons, so I'll come and join your business now. And LinkedIn is absolutely crucial as well. That's a great way of keeping your face out there. Not too often, just enough to keep people interested, probably is the right word, but it's a great way of keeping out there so people can see what you're doing and what you're changing. The majority of members that have joined Collaborate MK are from my LinkedIn posts and word of mouth and my previous contacts. There's no huge marketing. It's a case of come along, see if you like it, let me know after the event, and there's the 3 membership packages to choose from.
I couldn't agree with you more about listening. When I first started out on my broadcasting career, it was pointed out to me, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Tim, I've enjoyed our conversation immensely. Thank you for your time. And until we meet again on the business conversation in a month or so's time, goodbye for now.
Brilliant. Thank you, Graham. Thank you very much.